Hello my little woolies. Today we're going to learn how to knit mittens with thumbs 4 to 3 years age size. You will need 4 and 5 millimeter knitting needles and around 30 grams of worsted weight yarn. Before you start, all the information you need is on my website. There is a link on the description box below this video to the written pattern, where you will find gauge, measurements, and everything else. So let's get started. First, we need to cast on 30 stitches using the smaller needles. The first and every odd row form the wrong side of the pattern. Every even row form the right side. To knit the cuff, we will start knitting one by one rib, starting with purl 1, knit 1, and repeat purl 1, knit 1 until the end of the row. We finished the row with purl 1, but I like to knit it through the back loop so we can avoid a big loop there, only in this first row. Now to knit the second row, we knit what we see, which is the opposite that we did last time. So we start with knit 1, purl 1, and repeat. When you see the V, that's a knit 1. When you see the little bump, that's purl. So keep doing knit 1, purl 1 until the end of the row. Keep doing these 2 rows until you have 13 rows in 1 by 1 rib, and now change to the larger needle, 5 millimeters, and knit across. Once you have finished this first row, don't forget to change the needle and take the other 5 millimeter needle. And on this row, we are going to purl every stitch. To shape the thumb, we're going to knit 13 stitches, and then we're going to make one right lining increase. Take the strand between the 2 stitches and put it on the left hand needle from front to back and knit that stitch. Knit the following stitch and now make one increase with left lining. Take the strand from back to front, put it on the left hand needle and knit that stitch. And now knit until the end of the row. On the next row, we're going to purl every stitch. Next row, knit 13 stitches, make one right, knit 3, and make one left. And knit across the row. On the next row, we're going to purl every stitch. Now we knit 13 stitches. Make one right. Knit 5. Now make one left and knit until the end of the row. On the next row, we're going to purl every stitch. Now we're going to knit 13 stitches. Make one right. Knit 7. Make one left. And knit every stitch until the end of the row. Now we purl across the row. To knit the thumb, we're going to knit 22 stitches. Then we turn the work, purl 9, and turn. Now we knit 9, turn, and purl 9 again. Now turn and knit 9, and turn and purl 9 again. To close the thumb, we're going to knit 2 together 4 times. And knit the last one. Now cut the yarn, leaving 10 centimeters 4 inches tail. Take your tapestry needle and pass it through these stitches to close the thumb. Now, facing the right side of the work, we are going to attach yarn at the base of the thumb. We are going to pick up and knit 1 stitch on each side of the base of the thumb. Now we will finish the row knitting every stitch. Now we're going to knit 9 rows starting with a purl row. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. 9 rows in total in stockinette stitch. After the 9 rows in stockinette stitch, we are going to shape the top. So we knit 1, SSK, that means slip 1, slip the next, put them both back to the left hand needle and knit them together. Now knit 10, knit 2 together and repeat. Knit 1, SSK, knit 10, knit 2 together and knit the last one. On the next row, we are going to purl every stitch. On the next row, we're going to knit 1, SSK, knit 8, knit 2 together and repeat. Knit 1, SSK, knit 8, knit 2 together and knit 1, and purl across on the following row. Last row of decreases. Knit 1, SSK, knit 6, knit 2 together and repeat. Knit 1, SSK, knit 6, knit 2 together and knit 1. And we're going to purl every stitch on the following row. Now it's time to bind off knitwise. So knit the first stitch, knit the second one, and pass that one over this one. Knit and pass over. Knit and pass over until the last stitch. Now cut the yarn, pull it through this last loop, and now it's time to sew up. First, we're going to join the top of the mitten. Second, we join the thumb. And last, we join the sides. The right mitten is almost the same, you just need to follow the instructions on my website. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe to the channel and thank you for watching. Happy knitting!